Are you curious about what the weather is like here in Johnson City, Tennessee? Maybe you're wondering that because you're thinking about making a move here. Well, stay tuned. Hi, I'm Tiffany Watts, a local realtor here in the Tri-Cities. If you're thinking about making a move here to Northeast Tennessee, reach out. Here's my contact info below. I've had people reaching out from California, Colorado, New York, New Jersey, all over. I'd love to hear from you. So let's dive in and talk about the weather we have here in Johnson City. First, I'm going to talk about tornadoes. Now, the state of Tennessee averages 29 tornadoes a year. In 2019, there were 20 tornadoes, but in 2020, there were 35 tornadoes. 28 people were killed, and there were billions of dollars worth of damage. Now, though we do experience tornadoes here in Tennessee, our state does not rank in the top 15 states that experience the most tornadoes. The good thing about living in the northeastern section of the state is that tornadoes are less common here. And the reason for that is because of our elevation. Higher elevations have cooler, more stable air. The perfect environment for a tornado is warm, humid, unstable air. All right, earthquakes. Earthquakes are not common here at all. I have never experienced one here before. And of course, we don't get hurricanes here because we're not near the coast. But we do sometimes get the rain left over from the systems after they make landfall as they move up through the US. So it rains a lot here. We have days where it'll rain all day. We'll have days where it's just half, and then we'll have those summer days where it's just a random pop-up shower and the storm is here and gone before you know it. July is typically the wettest month here in Northeast Tennessee. We average 43 inches of rain here per year, where the US average is 38. Flash flooding can occur here if we get a ton of rain in like a short period of time. A lot of the times, lenders may require flood insurance on the homes that are located in a flood zone, of course, or if the house is located near some source of water. Now, you're going to want to make sure that your house has proper drainage here. So you'll want to make sure that you have gutters on the house and that there's downspouts that push the water out away from the home. Not having that proper drainage could result in moisture either affecting the foundation of the home, or moisture could get in your basement. We average 135 days roughly of some sort of precipitation here in Northeast Tennessee. And that's not always in the form of rain. We average about 11 inches of snow here per year. We are below the US average, which is 28 inches a year. January is the month that we get the most snow. One of the best parts of being a kid around here are the snow days. Whenever you get that call in the morning and you don't have to go to school, it's one of the best things about growing up around here in the winter. We average 94 days here annually when the nighttime lows fall below freezing. And our average for temperatures dropping below 0 degrees, luckily, is less than 1 day a year. Our average winter temps range from highs in the 40s and lows in the 20s. And of course, we can have those cold fronts or warm fronts move through that can alter those temperatures some. Now, because we have 4 seasons here in Northeast Tennessee, our spring and fall temperatures can range anywhere from 50 degrees to 70 degrees. If a warm front moves through, then we will likely have summer-like weather. But if a cold front moves through, then we're going to have winter-like weather. We average around 201 sunny days here in Johnson City. And 14 of those days are days with temperatures over 90 degrees. With warmer weather comes pollen and seasonal allergies. That warm weather also brings humidity. If you're coming from California, chances are you might think it's pretty humid here. But if you're coming from Florida or just somewhere along the Gulf, you probably are going to think that it's great here. But for me personally, there are days here and there in the summer where I can notice the humidity a little bit, but for the most part, it really doesn't bother me that bad. My advice when visiting Northeast Tennessee would be to definitely dress in layers, even if it's early summer. Those early mornings or late nights, especially if you're going to be in those higher elevations. Now me, I'm a pansy and I hate being cold, so I definitely dress in layers. I would say the best time to visit Johnson City would be either in June because it's warm outside and the trees are finally in bloom and there's lots of green, or the month of October because it's finally starting to cool off outside and it is our driest month. Plus, our fall foliage is beautiful, especially in the mountains. Well, that's going to do it for this video. Please consider subscribing if you would like to see more about Northeast Tennessee. Thanks for watching.